known I was gonna do that.
You know what I mean? Your first round, Danny, man. Talk about your first round, man. This is some phenomenal writing, my guy. Talk to me.
They thought I would go light because that's the homie when they wasn't knowing my past felonious, bad baloney and moldy cheese molded me into thinking like a Babylonian. I grabbed a 40 and get it clear. Y'all seen Paul, first the alien get smoked, stop breathing, then disappear. I'm in a different gear. You triggered it. There's no end to this. I got extended clip on the extended clip on the extended clip. You damn, how many? Let's just say I got an infinite. Witness this. Sometimes it just be a feeling. Last time a demon jumped in, it possessed me to kill him. Some scores are hard to settle. Mr. Gunlines brought a Drake to uncharted levels. I'm the god and devil. The top of the mystery I conquered for centuries. Before dinosaurs became fossils in history, before Darwinism, I was in the ocean. Tilapia fish to me. I am the evolution. Bro, you gotta listen to this, bro. Hold on. I just said Darwinism. Hold on, let me put my
Talk your shit. All right.
Before Darwinism, I was in the ocean. Tilapia fish to me. I am the evolution of battle rap. I gotta bring them hell for all my niggas who got caught up and did time in a single cell. That like, evolution from walking out of the ocean as a single cell organism is the Darwin theory. And I'm saying tilapia fish to me, meaning I've been in this battle rap shit since the inception of it. The shit you're doing is great, but nigga, I created this shit. Like it was just levels, bro. And then even we go further down to
the Coco Melon line. The Coco Melon line was crazy.
Coco Melon, 2 COs in the head with the baby. As Coco Melon, I had boatloads selling. My tight cheddar grew to high revenue. I never knew. You got the nice setup, tight sweater, made choices you might never do. It was 12 of my dogs in one whip, but the finish line is what ice led us to. 12 of my dogs in one whip, but the finish line is what ice led us to. Ice, okay, dog sled. 12 of my dogs in one whip, the finish line, meaning the goal of getting his bread is what the crystal meth, the ice led us to. But ice led us and ice sled, meaning dogs on the ice.
Ice sled.
I'm telling you, what? Bro, that whole...
And that's what it was,
the alien when I was the one in DC with laser sight, throwing cane on the lowest lane on each street, then I retreat to a fortress that I made from ice. So I'm talking about the Fortress of Solitude, laser sight. Laser sight, Superman's from, he goes to the Fortress of Solitude, which was actually made out of an ice cave. And then think about it. How is he the alien when I was the one in DC? Now, Superman is also DC comic. I was the one in DC with laser sight, meaning focus. I'm focused down in DC on getting this bread out the streets. I was the one in DC with laser sight, throwing cane on the lowest lane on each street. Then I retreat to a fortress that I made from ice. I'm out there hustling. I go back to the nice-ass crib that I got off of hustling, off of selling ice. Trust in me. We don't got a flashback to that match. Justice League. They gave me the kryptonite. Justice League, Kryptonite, Superman, DC, Laser, Fortress of Solitude. I'm listen, man. My man Nitty was wilding. My man Nitty's wilding. So now he comes back with his second round. And now he comes out with the rebuttal to the Nas shit. And he's bombing. Nitty's bombing. You feel me? Hold on. Fix your mic. There you go.
No, you good. I can hear you now. You good. I can hear you now. My bad. Good.
Yeah. He's bombing. Nitty comes out with the second round.
Now, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe Nitty knows he's down 1-0 going into the second round?
Yeah, he knows it. He knows it. So that's why he's like, I got a rebuttal. You don't see Nitty I think even going into the battle, he knew like, okay, I'm going to have to rebuttal this battle with Danny Myers. A lot of my opponents are they know that now. They're think about this, bro. Now it's like everybody's rebuttaling. Like even when after Tay-Rock, after I battled Tay-Rock, his next battle's Vixen, and he's rebuttaling. Right.
Stay right there with the rebuttaling. Give me the Mount Rushmore. You a story to battle rap. I want the top five guys of rebuttals of all time, in your opinion.
Big Cannon, Charlie Clips, Hollow the Don, Illmac, Chef Trez, or Disaster. You know, because I mean, these are the guys, bro. These are the guys that was doing it before. Like when Illmac man was doing it, and the whole round was like freestyle. You know what I'm saying? When they was doing the 60-second rounds and shit, and they had to rebuttal everything that their opponent just said back in the WRCs. You know, like these are the goats of this shit. Big Cannon is so slept on, and of course Hollow the Don is nice with that shit. Charlie Clips he's made a legacy off of rebuttaling and freestyling mid-moment. He's one of the goats of that shit, man. And you know, I never intended to be the best at the rebuttal shit. I thought, to me, it was just another attribute that I had that I underutilized. So for the last 3 years, I've been like, nah, man, let me really show that I can do this shit.
But Danny, is it a good thing that guys are trying to bring that in their repertoire and their arsenal now? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, because it's a weapon. Like battle rap is a weapon. It's a war. So if you can rebuttal, why not? It bring everything that you got to the war. The Army doesn't take only the rocket launchers and M16s and leave the 9mm behind. They don't say when you look at these guys, they got the machine gun on their back, the grenades and then they got the sidearm, and then they got a knife in the boot. Like if they run out of bullets, they got something else they can use. So that's what the rebuttal is. It's like you might have to pull one of them motherfuckers out. You might have to pull a rebuttal out and get the momentum. However, it's also risky because if the rebuttal doesn't land, then you can lose momentum and put yourself at a disadvantage at the start of your round. Not saying that you can't get the momentum back, but it's not a good way to start your round if you rebuttal and it just falls flat. You just shot an air ball. Now the crowd like, come on, man. I've done it.
Who did you battle? I forgot the battle you had where you had a mean rebuttal. Was it Shook? And you negated this whole round? Was it Shook?
Yeah. Shook. Yeah, Shook. When he was talking about my daughter being a stripper.
Right.
So I hit him. When I found out my daughter was a stripper, it was soul stinging. But she just like her daddy. We both pole swinging. Knocked this whole round out. So that's the power. That's the power of a rebuttal because you can actually eliminate somebody's whole round. I've seen guys do it. Like A-Ward is a master at that shit. Chef Trez, Sharon. These are guys that can eliminate your whole round with a rebuttal. So, you know, I can do it. I can do it. Like when Ace Amin comes out with a crazy first round versus me. Ace Amin round was wild. I think it's super underrated. And then I come out with the latex rebuttal, and it's like now like I already won the round. And so it's just a good skill to have. If you're not really good at it, you can practice it, but I wouldn't recommend practicing it in high level battles. You might want to go to one of those small leagues and practice on over there if you're not really good at it. But I try to stay sharp with it.
Is that what you were doing?
I do it every battle, though. I do it every battle. I've been doing it since 2013. People just wasn't noticing.
Okay, got you.
I did it versus Themes mid-round. Nobody even knew I was freestyling. That was crazy.
Your facial expression when Nitty is rapping in the second round, the respect factor that both of y'all have for each other throughout this battle. Because Danny, I know you be looking at niggas sometimes and be like,
right.
All right, man. That was cool.
Right. Hurry up, get your round over with, nigga.
But both of y'all, a couple of times, are tapping each other like, You know what
right. Yeah, nah, but it's a level of respect. It was a level of respect. It's like, man, this dude Nitty is wilding.
I mean?
He's wilding. So it's
Then
just like he
I
didn't
tweeted
come to
out,
play.
I tweeted out that this is the reason we call Nitty the alien because of that second round.
His second round was so bonkers, man. It was just like, but at the end of the day, like what you don't expect less. You don't expect less of that level. So like the thing about guys like Nitty and myself is that like not to my harm, but we're so good
Right.
that when we have a game that's on a 90 and not 100, it's almost like it was a letdown. Even though our 90 is still better than the average, somebody that's coming with a 75 or 80.
Right.
Our battle was a total score of 90 points. We was on level 90. Wasn't quite at 100, but it was still good. And if we're so much is expected out of us, I think guys like Loaded Lux and Daylight, and Nitty, myself, and Hollow the Don, like when we don't have an A game, it's bad. It's a bad game. It's like no in between for us. Like it's either you was amazing or you was just man, we ain't really like that. Even though we were still phenomenal. So yeah, Nitty's second round was like, damn, bro. I'm like, okay, I gotta come right back. I gotta come back and do something. And it's like it never felt like I could have beat that momentum he had with all the bars he was hitting you with. So it was like, all right, they looking at it like tie game. It's tie game. Now we go to the third.
It comes out to the third, right? This battle really comes out to the third, doesn't it?
The third round is where that's where you really have to call it. And if you prefer what Nitty was doing or you prefer what I was doing, that's the winner. And what I did was I just chose to go somewhere else lyrically because I'm like, I could just punch with him. I could keep doing this back and forth bar fest, but I'm like, no, let me go to a level that he can't do. He don't rap. He can't go. He can't do this. Let me separate myself from Rum Nitty, once and for all. And so I went a whole nother direction. And
but that direction you went, would you say that it was the wordplay mixed in with the fast flow, with the cadence? You know what I mean? I mean, you had, of course, the Daylight bar, the barrel.
Yeah, bro. I just wanted to rap. I just wanted to rap. Like, let's get into some MC shit now. Let's get into some lyrical shit and separate. Because I mean, I've been in so many punch fests that I'm grown out of the punch fest. Even if you look back, I'm willing to take risks. Like I battled it out with Briggs, Belvedere, Big K, Chilla, JC, Danger Zone, all the punchers, right? I battled all the punchers, Nitty twice. So Mac Myron, Ill Will. So I get to the point where it's like, all right, let me just start doing something different. So when you watch me versus Av, right? Now I'll go to my third round, and now and the third round didn't go off the way I wanted it to, because I wanted to walk from one end of the stage and walk all the way across to the other end while rapping my round about the Av. But the way the crowd was closed in, I just had to stand there and rap it because they were so crowded in. So I took off the third of punching. I'm not gonna punch and do all this metaphor. But I wasn't punching with Av anyway. I was more like, what I do is like more so metaphor rap. I do metaphor like pyramid rap. My shit ain't. Guys. These guys are doing
your Greekology bars you be having out there.
Yeah, bro. Like I grew out of the punching because when I was punching back to back, people were saying Danny fire, but all he doing is just random punches. Like 2013, 2014, 2015, people was like, man, Danny only can punch. Like that's he's a one-trick pony. So in the B-Dot battle is where I said, no, let me show y'all that lyrically I can go anywhere with it. Because that's why, bar guy, I always say bar guy never meant punchline guy. I never said I was the punchline guy. I said the bar guy, meaning the god of bars.
Was that a misconception that the bar guy was accumulated with the punchline shit?
Yeah, it was always a misconception. I never said I was the punchline guy. I just said I'm the god of bars, period. Because I've done drug dealing bars, life bars, pain bars, family bars, socioeconomics, science, string theory, parallel universes, Einstein theory of relativity, all that. I rap about the spectrum that I'm able to pull from. That's what makes me the bar guy, because I can rap about the most